right. Get started.
We're live.
Hey, welcome back, one and all. Welcome back once again for a beautiful Thursday. Excuse the light, I'm just shining through currently. It's Thursday, so it's champs on this Thursday. Welcome all. Thanks for playing. Now, big things happened last time, which I, of course, remember all of them, including every single character's name that I mentioned last time. Of course, I remember them all. But I'd like to know what you remember with, whatever notes you might have taken, or just within your little skulls. So don't all start clamoring at once, but at the same time, please take it away. And
we met a bunch of very interesting characters. We met a Heathcliff. We met a Richard.
Oh.
We even met a Theodora.
Oh.
Yeah, they were playing along in this little beach town. We it's all in your steel trap, right? You remember all this happening? Like,
that's not ringing any bells, actually, but
nah.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All right. Try to pull a fast one, but look, he's got a steel trap in there. I couldn't get it past him.
It's a vault of sorts, to be sure.
Look, I got 3 names. Those are my
sure.
notes from last session.
Of course.
Got a Sergeant Stripmore, a Celisea, and a Margaret. Fantastic people.
I love the crazy names and then just Margaret.
Margaret.
Stand Margaret in this house.
Everyone needs to
You have Margaret in this house.
some sort of control, and that's what Margaret's there for.
Yeah. That's exactly right. But Margaret's a little crazy.
Yeah, but
The profits.
Mm-hmm.
She does appear to believe you guys are prophets. So, what else happened other than those
I think
3
we
names?
disabused her of that notion, though, at the end.
I mean, you're trying. You're certainly trying.
I think we might have succeeded at a certain level.
At a certain level.
Because we went to Iron Spur Tundra.
You did?
And we found some roving dust clouds.
Mm-hmm.
In which we found were large sand-like, or rather, crawlers of the sanding, variety. Large tanks of metal that are surrounded by many smaller vehicles that seem to go around and hunt for it, and they're roving villages, it seems, in this tundra.
Mm-hmm.
They all have some very, very non-trademark names, like Tram Ford and Tram Chevrolet and Tram Lincoln.
You could just say Tram Chevy.
All
one word. Tram Caddy, Tram Buick.
That's it. Nothing trademarked.
No. Just random.
And a name popped up that, we as characters may not know too well, but us as players know very well. A certain Vespertilio, and apparently he's the head honcho of this whole shebang, this whole organization of trams that
There's
are
a tram
just roving
man.
around.
The man
He's
with the tram.
banded them all together. Yeah.
Computer, make the city completely out of trams.
He has made a sort of a vehicular convoy of sorts in all these villages. He seems to be residing in the Lincoln of trams.
Oh, yes, the Lincoln. That's not it. That's it. That's absolutely it. Whoops.
And so yeah, we spoke with these elders, the Stripemores, the Chaliceas, the Margarets of this village. Tried to convey our non-threatening, non-violent peaceful ways to just get information from them and potentially show them that we only want to help, and if they could help us in turn, it would be appreciated. I believe we may have conveyed that to a certain degree. We have currently joined them for a large dinner of sorts where we've been ingesting slugs or like large what are they?
Centipedes
yeah,
kind of thing.
Centipedes, yes, that's it. I was
Rub
thinking little
much.
sand, like the pill bugs there.
Pretty
But,
much.
Yeah, so we've been munching on those. They
And
asked
funny
us-
enough, all of these pill bugs have the face of a rubber ducky.
that I didn't know. That's interesting.
Yo.
Tidbit that you added on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We build the bugs.
Yeah.
Rubber ducky pods, baby. Look them up. They're super cute.
And
They're like
yes.
those, but they're huge.
Look, just more to feed the masses with.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And so yeah, we started sharing a little bit of information, what we're doing here. While I think it was me, Ura, the new, and Kumbo that were partaking of this fine meal, whereas we had Robbie and Godbot back in the airship, and they had a little two intruders, in fact, that they shot at, but then let on.
Engineers.
Well, I don't think they didn't shoot
They
at
did
them.
not shoot.
Oh no, they just got threatened at muzzle point.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
see.
it was
Gotcha.
sheer intimidation.
But then, completely
shit.
contrary to that, they got let in and given a tour.
Yeah.
Just curious boys who wanted to see how the workings of this magical contraption worked, which honestly we don't know much about. Even Robbie doesn't know much about it, even though he helped build it.
That's true.
But look, we did what we could, and I think that's pretty much where we are.
Pretty much. I think you're at the dinner now. Like,
Yep.
You guys are on the main table. There's what's her name? Celisea is in the middle seat, or I'm sorry, Sergeant Stripemore was in the middle seat. Celisea. No wait. Sorry, Strikemore's on the right. Celisea's in the middle. Margaret's on the left, and you guys were like amongst them.
Yes.
Mhm.
And so yeah, we were speaking. Believe they asked us a couple questions that we did try to dodge, but ended up
Yeah, mostly they were
elaborating
asking
on.
you, like where you were coming from, I believe.
Mhm.
And we did end up mentioning that we came from the north. However, due to Mal and her forces, we were reluctant and hesitant to say anything further because she's been attempting to find out information about, the various rebellious forces against her. So we didn't want to spread that information. Because we have it under their word that they do not, they don't run with Mal. They ain't her fans.
No, they did tell you that explicitly that Vesper, after the fall of New Roan, is when basically these people started, having to confront Mal's forces directly, or fall of Old Roan, I should say. And at some point, Vesper showed up and kind of banded them together so that they were able to properly coordinate and fight against Mal, basically championing the people of the Tundra. So he is a de facto leader, while each Tram is kind of
Governed by their own council.
Yeah, their own elders kind of take care of them, but before they would war with each other at times before the fall of Roan. But since Vesper, they've kind of been able to coordinate and band together and trade more regularly, things like that. So yeah, you guys are sitting at the table, and just to kind of like set the scene again, you are in. It's the only room with windows that you've seen in this building. There's like large stained glass windows that kind of like let in the light. You guys are housed, you can tell, right under the main engine room, or right over the main engine room. You could feel is actually beneath you guys. You can feel it shaking and moving and kind of like, and it gives a almost like a comforting noise. It's not too loud, but it's like kind of like a present, like, you know, like a white noise kind of scenario. But you could feel it now under your feet more than hear it, because the general clamor of all the people of the tram, other than whoever might be on guard patrol or things like that, ensuring that the tram is still moving.
I thought it had stopped at this point.
Sorry?
Did it not stop?
I don't know if it had ended already. I don't.
No, that's why I'm not sure. I honestly don't remember if it had stopped or not. I know we landed on it, but I don't know if it had continued going or not.
Well, what I am going to say is that it is coming to an end at this point, right? So people are starting to file out on their own, and the main meal is ending. And Celisea is going to kind of turn to look at each one of you. Well, what can we offer you?
Honestly, I don't think there's... You don't want to take much from you, honestly, aside from mainly information. We're a scouting party of sorts, looking for anything that might help in the fight against Mal. And, well, powerful individuals like this Vesper that you mentioned, they might know something that might... a lead of sorts that might help us locate things of that nature. But we're just trying to find anything that might help us in this almost hopeless fight.
We have ways of arranging a meeting with Vespertilio. He is a particular fellow.
There's something we should know before meeting him.
Just keep your wits about you, as you would with any powerful member of society. But more in the offer, if I can be frank. The technology of your vessel, it would serve us. Would you be willing to stay and have us study it for some time? Or to loan it to us?
I don't believe we can loan it. However, while we're waiting on this meet with Vespertilio, I don't see... Well, Vanua, if you disagree, let me know, but I don't believe there's any issue in staying with these folk and learning what we may of the tundra and
Well,
this part of the world.
they can observe, they can take notes if they'd like. Under
It's,
supervision, of course.
Not taking things apart, obviously, but if you'd like to look at the craft as it is, may.
How long will it take to arrange a meeting with this Vesper?
Well, we'll contact him on the morrow, and depending on where he is and their tram is, it could be a couple of days.
Don't think we'll get I don't think we'll have a better chance of meeting this individual if we were on our own.
I'm trying to think
Yes,
here.
it's probably not.
I mean, if we're not here for all that long, I don't know how much information they can garner from just observing our ship. But we may have something we can trade with you. Something similar to our ship, but much smaller. We could offer.
Oh? What do you mean? Your armor is this mechanism. Strikemore is kind of going to look over and like give it like a little jostle. This is.
Please don't do that. It's connected to my spine.
It's solid, but we have our own form of mechanical armor.
Analyzing.
So not really new technology to us.
Well, I'm not talking about the exoskeleton.
Oh,
Those the little vessels that we have.
Right.
It would be much easier for them to have a look at that than.
That's true, but I don't know if it would be. You think?
Well, of course, in exchange for something.
Well, at the very least, we can show it to them. And Ura's going to take out one of the miniature airplanes.
a child's toy?
From the looks of it, yes. But let's go up to the roof where there's space.
Oh, well, yes. Strikemore, go and confirm with them. It is a little late for me, and I'm an old lady, and I go all the way back up to the surface and the roof. No, not tonight. I think not. The open sky, where the Chasme can be? No.
No, that's very fair. Just feel like it might be easier to take it all in the open air.
Do you mind doing that, Ura? Bringing Strikemore and showing him?
Of course.
Actually, Margaret, I had a bit of a favor to ask you.
Oh?
I was
And
wondering
I'll lead Strightmore away while he does that.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could show me to your sick bay, if you have any wounded or injured or sick. I'm a healer. I may be able to help.
Venu. I didn't realize. Of course, I am a healer myself. Please, right this way.
Can I do like an insight?
Sure.
I just want to see like when she says she's a healer, is she like I
A
just want to
healer like
gauge
you?
abilities basically just from seeing her because she's been a bit like crazy Margaret, right? Like so
Yes.
like a bit fanatical and stuff. So I'm just like wondering if she just thinks she's a healer, if she actually has any type of skills. Here we go. That is a 13.
Oh, okay. A 13. So a 13, you know immediately that she is a cleric, like
Okay.
in part. There's other abilities there.
Mhm.
Why it's so apparent to you, even with just a 13, when you were sitting in the room, and this goes for all of you, you are constantly around people who have magical capabilities. It was like the most common thing in New Roan, Old Roan. Like everybody had access to magic. And a lot of these people are their magic is so faint that you can hardly even feel it. And the people in the room felt muted despite their boisterous conversations. And so when you're speaking with somebody like Margaret or Salicea, you're like, whoa, this is a normal person. You know, like this is a real person is kind of like how you're thinking.
Okay.
In a way.
All right, cool.
And so she'll lead you down basically to the very front of the tram. And it's gonna be like kind of like you could tell that there's pictures on the walls of all sorts of old fashioned vehicles and like diagrams and things like that. Large blown out posters and stuff. And there's like basically a shrine to a steering wheel is what it looks like at the very front.
Incredible.
And that shrine has an organ under it, like a huge, massive organ. And there's a person there who's steering and playing the organ at the same time. And they have 4 hands. They have like 4 arms. 2 of them are robotic. And they're kind of like the robotic arms are playing the piano and their natural arms are steering.
That's sick. And so we're like just passing through here, or
This is like almost like the end of the line.
oh, okay.
So she walks you into the room. Welcome to the chapel of the machine god.
How grand.
This is Helmsman Horvath. You see the man's head turns 300 like
my
like
God.
180.
Yeah, I just
And
kind of
it's-
give him a little nod. Like,
Yeah, and it's like a human head, but half of it is like machine.
oh.
And like it nods back and then turns around. And you don't know how they're driving and they know where they're going because there is no viewport or anything. It's just like this giant organ, a steering wheel, and it's like up on a dais. You know, like, and the dais is made out of, looks like it's cut out of marble, but when you're stepping on it, it's like ringing out like metal.
Okay.
And the same thing with the columns and like the sequence diagrams of like the different vehicles and stuff. Yeah. Good. This is my chapel. Beneath us are the afflicted.
What can you tell me of them? Anything I should know before we enter?
Stabbed by a Kurutz. But not the usual one. These ones were lined with green fur,
How strange.
flying through the air and screaming like harpies.
How long ago did this happen?
It has been a little over a month. My acolytes are tending them day and night to ensure the transformation isn't complete, but I fear a new foe may be arising.
That is concerning.
A new form of evil to strike at us.
Welcome. Show me. I'll see what I can do.
So she goes to the center of the dais, basically right behind the organ. And she's going to hold her hand over. And you see it's like basically different patterns of like wheels. almost looks like tire tracks, like going in like circles, imprinted on this like marble colored floor. And they'll start to glow, and then a passage like in the middle it'll kind of like swirl open, and then there's stairs that are going down, and so you start to descend the stairs into the like this passage under, and the whole time you do feel yourself moving, you know, like even though you're in this giant machine, you can kind of like every once in a while there's a bump, you know what I'm saying? It's just like out of nowhere. So just like to keep that in mind. And as you go down, it's not that far down, maybe like 20 paces down, like turning, and then you come out into a hallway with a locked door. There's 2 acolytes there that just kind of like bow, and then they open this large like metal door, and inside there's like rows upon rows of hospital beds.
Okay. It's all
And
filled?
inside, yeah, they're all filled. Probably like about 100 people, maybe.
Okay.
And everybody is strapped down and thrashing about. And there's acolytes kind of like walking through and like looking over people and checking their temperature and kind of like saying like prayers, and you can feel them like exerting magical energy. It's nothing near what you or you assume Margaret could produce, but these are like yeah, some of them are like applying like salves or like make force drink people, forcing the patients to drink certain poultices or things like that.
Were you attacked? There's quite a lot here.
Yes, we are attacked constantly. The forces of Mal, they are like a swarm descending.
All right. Well,
We dare not enter the flesh forge wilds.
is that where they come from?
Yes, the mountain ranges of Dragkrila as well are. Well, they are blocked off to us. Our trade routes, no more. It has been this way for many years now.
I see.
The fall of Roan Acaduil was
Right.
the fall of the civilized world.
You've been staving off this, this infection, this transformation. But have any of them fully transformed?
Yes.
What did you do with them?
We burned them.
Good.
We threw them into the great furnace to fuel our city, as we do with all of our lost.
I'm gonna like start walking down like the aisles with her and sort of
You're
just like
pissed hearing that.
and just like taking a look. I'm pissed, but like also, I mean, they made the right call.
Yeah.
Obviously, like with what they can do.
Yeah. You're walking down the halls and you see these rows of people. Their facial features and what they once were as far as like species, that's mostly gone.
Okay.
They
Like
kind
they're
of-
all far along now in the transformation.
Most of them are pretty far along. It's been like they're still humanoid in shape, but basically they look like the captain kind of started to look. You know, his arm when it got like real furry.
Yeah.
Except the fur is coming between like these hard carapace pieces that are like pulsing through their flesh. Like you see it's like ripping their flesh to like push up this like armor plating, and then in the cracks between the armor plating through the flesh that's still like alive and like bleeding, it's like there's like these little coarse green hairs that are sticking straight up.
Okay, and just to like clarify, this is like whatever species they are, it's like growing out of like their own carapace, or does it look like the carapace is like also part of the transformation?
No, the carapace is the transformation.
Oh, it is. Okay, so this is different than just
Yeah.
like the typical Sasquatches that we've been seeing.
Yes, it seems like some sort of combination.
Yeah. Okay. How strange. So I'll continue going up like and down. I'll get like an idea of the ones that are worse off,
Mhm.
or like more like the ones that are closer to fully transforming.
Okay.
And I also wait. Let me check my items 1 second. What do I have attuned at the moment? Okay, so I am wearing my tiara.
Okay.
Do I have any sort of like connection to these creatures like through the tiara? Like just like not I don't want to like cast anything with it or actively try to control them. I just want to see if I can like feel that connection to them.
You can. It's so you've identified some, I'd say like the 5 that are like out of 100 that are the most far along.
Mhm.
And maybe like out of those 100 that you were able to actually look at, you've identified the 10 that are like kind of the least far along.
Okay.
Let's say, or I guess we can say 10 of each. 10 that are most far along and 10 that are least far along.
Okay.
When you try and do a sense with your tiara of the soul of one of the ones who are most far along, you get almost nothing but darkness, like just pure nothingness and just kind of like chaos. Just the will of somebody who is tainted by Mao.
Mm-hmm.
But contrarily, if you go to somebody who is not being affected as much, they seem as though they're like it seems as though their soul is being caged by the darkness, but it's still there.
Okay, so like the way that it affects the soul is pretty similar to the Sasquatches, but the physical transformation is what's different here. Okay.
Yes.
Margaret, do you have a writing implement?
Yes, of course. She looks like throwing her robes, and she's got a notepad and a little piece of like charcoal.
Yeah, so I'll go and I'll like just sort of mark down the 10 that are like the worst off, and then the 10 that are the least worst off.
Yeah.
I go,
maybe you already know this, but I don't think there's anything we can do for these ones.
and I'll kind of like just circle it for her, and I'll kind of like gesture to them.
It might be difficult to do this, but I think you need to get rid of these. That.
Yes, I'll tell the families. We were monitoring them, but you are quite right.
But these other ones, there might be something I can do for them.
Oh, you've seen this before?
In our travels, we've met similar creatures to these. Not identical. This strange carapace is... I don't know what to quite make of it. It seems almost like they're turning into... well, the things that attacked you.
The Karuts. Yes. That's what it appears. As though the normal Karuts weren't bad enough, but now these furry ones, they stab you with their probe and you turn into one of them.
It's dangerous to keep them like this on the ship, with so many people here.
But we must believe there's something we can do. I've stopped it this long. We have to save them.
You've done well so far.
So
me some
you
time.
said you could do something for these ones. What can you do?
I need to spend a little more time with them.
Of course.
Would it be all right if you give me some time alone?
You wish to be alone in this room? Without any acolytes?
It'd be much easier for me to concentrate.
I cannot. That's unheard of. It's simply, I don't. Roll me a persuasion.
Where is it? Persuasion. Oh God, not very good. Oh, wait, it's a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Pulled it out of nowhere.
If you think it's necessary, yes, but I'll have them waiting, acolytes waiting outside, just outside the doors, and you yell if there's anything that happens. Please be careful with whatever you're going to do.
I'll try not to take very long.
Yes. Well, all right. Everyone, leave Mr. Venu. He'll tend to the patients for now. Let's go. They all head out, as they say.
All right. There's lights on in here, I imagine.
Yeah.
Do I see any way to turn them off?
Yeah. There's a switch next to the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah. All turns off. You're in the pitch black. All you hear are these things
Yeah.
thrashing about.
I'm going to. Okay, wait. I need to read this up first, just real quick. But I'm going to try and control the 10 that are the most affected with the tiara. Because I believe, I can control Saskel's. Oh, I have to make a spell save DC, or they have to make a spell save DC.
What does it say?
It just says can control Saskel's DC equals spell. Oh, okay. So the DC is my spell save DC.
Yeah. So they have to succeed.
They would have to succeed. Okay. And so I'm just curious if this works as like the individuals. Like when I pull someone's soul out, like one person, am I only doing that to like one Saskel at a time? Like just to
believe. Yeah. In that case, yes, I believe it was designed for your companions. Mm-hmm. So or individual people. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to sort of like do what, or just get like an idea, like in case these ones sort of act out, that I can sort of control them in the way that Ruck was back when like we confronted him in the cave, you know?
Yes. Okay. You have been using this a long time now. Like you've been attuned to this. Well, I guess in game, not that long.
Yeah, like what? Maybe like a week or two or something.
No, there was a time skip, right? There was a time skip.
Was it
a little bit
between
the ruckus thing?
Yeah,
I think there was a little bit.
I don't know if there was.
Not like anything crazy though.
Yeah,
like maybe like a few days or like a week, maybe, but like
okay.
Nothing too excessive.
Yeah. So you've been wearing it for like a week. So maybe not.
Okay.
You know, you're not that good at using it yet, perhaps. You know, but you could definitely pull a soul out and control. Yeah, you can control one of them for sure. Like I guess we'll have to check though. I have to roll the DC.
Yeah, I don't want to I'm not going to do that just yet.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll oh, I'm feeling very selfish. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the 10 that are like the most affected, and maybe I will just do that. They're all chained up, right?
Yeah, they're strapped down.
They're all strapped down. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Decisions.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you
yeah.
want
Yeah,
to give
yeah,
me
yeah.
some time?
Go to someone else for that. Let me think about it.
Give me some time. I'll give you some time. We can go to what's Robot? What are you doing? Were you at the feast with them?
No, Robot stayed on the ship.
You stayed on the ship with Robbie
Yeah.
because you went to
Robot.
visit them, right? That's how
Yeah,
you
and
embarrassed the captain.
correct. And then Robot told the team to bring food back for Robbie, which they did not.
No, they haven't come back yet.
I don't think anyone. Poor Robbie.
It's okay. There's so much rations on the ship. You guys just left. You guys are flush with food. Robbie's like, I want food. Meanwhile, he's like snacking.
Yeah. Now I'm on the ship, probably tinkering. While time. I don't think there's anything crazy that Robot would be doing other than just internal processing tinkers.
Robbie's gonna look over. Hey, Robot.
What? I'm focused, Robbie.
But don't you want to explore or something? We're in like a whole new place.
Yeah, and they're
You've been
trying to
out
get
here
onto our
before?
ship. Do you forget that?
Of course. I mean, what would you do if some random ass ship landed on your home? Wouldn't you go check it out? What?
Oh, rules.
You'd follow the rules, but what if you don't know the
Not
rules? What
entering
if you're
some
used
foreign
to?
ship.
But the ship's on it's on your land. It's on your home.
Go,
I think that
Robbie.
gives you a right to at least enter.
What do you think is so fun? What do you think these people have something that's worth exploring? Because there's many of them, and they get to be really nice space.
Well, what's the difference between this and back home? There's tons of people in your space back home.
Back home, Rexford keeps them away from me.
Hmm.
Fine. You know what?
Well-
And he's gonna like throw his things down. We'll go find another Rexford or other person here, and they'll be my go-to companion. Yeah, fine. Robbie, fine.
Well,
And he'll like go to the
I
door
don't know.
and he'll just be like, where do I go?
Well, let's just go outside and have a walk. Let's see what's what.
How many locks can there be on the ship?
There's only one lock, especially from the outside.
I would like to do many locks.
You want to install more locks?
No, I'm just gonna look around for more locks.
Suddenly you find extra locks as you're looking around for more locks that you couldn't
Incredible.
like you knew there was no lock there because you've looked at this part of the ship before, but all of a sudden there's a lock.
I'm gonna lock this part. I don't know what it's locking. I'm locking it.
All right.
Yeah, Robot will lock up every part of the ship that he can.
Again, finding random locks. There's
Or
not
there's
even
more
a
than one.
panel. This is not even a panel entrance. Like, but there's a lock there.
I guess the robot will like skeptically step out of the ship once doing all the locks.
Oh,
It's
I thought
pretty
you were
weird.
locking it from the outside. You're already outside
Oh.
the ship. The ship's closed, and you're locking it. You're looking around at different things.
Okay,
You're
that works
locking.
too. Yeah. Window lock, lock's locked. I'm locking the lock so they can't be unlocked. I don't know.
Exactly.
But yeah, so
I
sure.
think she's secure.
So Robbie, because if they steal our ship or break it somehow, we are doomed.
Well, I don't think that's true. We still have you.
Carry rations, Seraphine's on the ship.
Well, that's true. And as you say that, except he just like she just like crawls out from behind Robbie's shoulder.
Hey!
Well, we're not going to leave her on the ship. Not all the time, right? That seems irresponsible.
Robot's gonna make a reach for Seraphine, not like aggressively, just like oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, she just kind of like walks over onto your arm.
Seraphine, you can't go. Do not leave my side. You can fly around, but don't go too far.
She just kind of like nestles on your shoulders, kind of like Mighty was doing before.
Well, now that Seraphine's here, he's so much more calm, and he'll just start gallivanting. Is that the word I want to use? He's strutting.
Yeah, absolutely. Robbie like chases after you, kind of like throws his giant rifle on his back, and he's like kind of like
He's
got his
carrying the
arm.
giant rifle.
Oh yeah, he's walking with it.
Perfect.
It's comical.
It's dark. How dark?
Yeah, it's night. So like, but the stars and there's like the bright moon, and there's no clouds in the sky at all. Maybe like the faintest wisp of a cloud that offers zero shade, and you can see the stars are like fucking infinite. The ghost of a tear in the sky, off towards where Roan would be, old Roan, and the moon are all brightly on display. And yeah, you're kind of like on this like large platform that's on top of this thing. There's kind of little doors, little like jutting out little holes that lead to it, like directly to stairs that go into the main structure of this vehicle. But you can walk for quite some time on the roof of it. And there's some people like milling about. The general, after you let the people on to inspect the ship and like look around and ask questions and take notes, the other people kind of got more lax and started going about their business.
See any of the engineers that we once, ever so kindly let on? Or
Yeah, the two ones are still there. They're actually like kind of like sitting on these tables like across, still within sight of the ship, but they're just like kind of like smiling and discussing passionately, and like they're like reflecting on their notes and like pointing.
is there? You know what? Robot will walk up to them, ask what they're doing, and then like, "Hello, infiltrators."
Oh, hello.
And he'll like very overtly peek. What is it that you are milling over?
Oh, well, we're just talking about your ship. Like, what kind of gas or something is in the blimp portion that allows it to retain this weightlessness, but because I imagine it has to be that kind of situation with the airship design, but it's all made out of steel, so it must weigh a ton. So all just estimates, so we don't have no idea
No.
what could be powering the thing. Could you tell us its top speed?
I have crashed at a very large pace before.
You've crashed?
Couple.
It looks like it's in perfect condition.
This time. But it's okay. We do repairs. And Robot will like show off one of his hand extendo tool things that he uses for tinkering.
Yeah.
I repair things.
Cool. That's awesome. Man, I could use one of those.
Would you like to become less organic?
Not exactly. How would you propose?
I take off your arm in some sort of surgical manner and attach a robotic arm.
You know, for now, I think I'm okay.
The option's there. My captain did that, but in reverse.
What do you mean?
Have you not seen him? His arm is ultra organic.
Is that the purple guy that came with you? With the giant, like, spear on his back? And that arm that had a flower?
That would be him. That is my captain.
Double organic.
Anyway,
Cool.
what is it around your home traveling village that I am allowed to partake in?
You're our guest. You can partake in whatever you want. What interests you?
I enjoy electronics, delivering things. I very much enjoy delivering things. Seraphine, and wherever she is, he'll just like do the wave and hopefully she's there.
Yeah, she's still like around your shoulders, like legs dangling.
He'll like show her off.
She's just like,
I enjoy learning. Learning is good. Meeting people, depending. I hope they're nice and they don't try to dismantle me. But
why would anybody try to dismantle you?
it's a great question. People see me and they try to touch my innards. And he'll like do the thing where he like puts his hand out, try to like be spooky, like when you're playfully trying to scare a kid. He's like, ooh.
Like that?
Yeah.
Ew. Touch your innards? But why? You're just what would be the point of that?
I don't know how you learn about how things work. You wanted to see how the ship worked.
Yeah, but you're clearly a person. You're not a ship.
About like put his hand out immediately to shake their hand with the speaker's hand.
Shake your hand back. Have you? You know what? I think I know where you'd like to go. We're gonna go to the engine room. Call it the. Well, we're gonna go to the furnace. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. Super excited to strut off. Not super excited.
Back
Slightly more
towards your
excited to
ship and then beyond. With his buddy. And these two engineers, they're in there like, you know, they're in basically like coveralls, like navy coveralls, kind of like stained. And they've got their like tool pouches and stuff like that. Their grease monkey hands all over their notebooks. And yeah, they'll lead you down kind of through this like on the ass end of this of the tram. It's like a dirty little like maintenance room that's on the top. and you go past all these like tools and cleaning equipment, bunches like hoses that are all like rolled up, hanging from the walls. You can imagine this is where they store things to clean this portion of the top deck. And then there's a staircase. It's like a very rickety, rusted staircase that like leads down, deep down. And as you're going down, you can notice that the ambient temperature is getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And Robbie's with you. He's like, shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? Why is it so goddamn hot? He's like, hasn't been anywhere that hasn't snowed in his entire life. This is as hot as it's ever been. He's like, are we in a fire right now? You're still going down. It's getting hotter and hotter. You can feel like a glow almost coming as you enter this room. You realize that you're in the middle of, like, you're standing in a giant engine as like massive pistons are like firing off, and you can see the detonations happening, and you can hear them, and everything is rumbling around you. And you're in the engine room, and there's like maybe 100 people in here shoveling what looks like rocks and dirt and like old battered, like old equipment and things like that. There's just like garbage. They're just people just shoveling day in and day out. And as you look around, you realize a lot of them are almost entirely, if not entirely, made of metal themselves. And these are robotic individuals.
Robot is, I don't know how hot it is. Not that it matters for robot, but
it's sweltering.
This is not the best conditions, but he's intrigued for sure.
I mean, you're actually like, you're kind of fine. It's not hot enough to like be hurting you. Robbie's just not used to this at all. Like the other two engineers are normal human being looking people, humanoid-ish people. And they're standing there. They're visibly sweating, but they're not like injured. You know what I mean? So it's hot, but it's not. You're not gonna die yet.
And so Robot will point at the shovelers and just be like, "Do they do this nonstop? This seems incredibly taxing."
No, not nonstop. No, of course not. This is voluntary. This is the work that they choose to contribute. These, and you're looking. Not everybody is an automaton. There are some organic people who are also shoveling, and some of them are half, or like have parts of their body that are robotic. These are well, we call them the fuelers.
The what? Say that again.
The fuelers.
Ah.
What did you hear?
Something else.
Clearly.
Something else. Something else entirely. These are the fuelers, and they fuel the ship. They're giving themselves, if not have already given themselves, to the machine god himself. And in doing so, they devote themselves to the Tram and to its people. Their work is arduous, but there is no one more honored in our society.
That makes sense. It seems like a very difficult job, but who? Please tell me about your machine god.
Well, he's not my machine god.
The machine god.
In the early days.
You don't worship this god?
Well, I mean, it's the general practice here. I'm not a particularly devout person, but anyways, it's superstition, but it is said that there is a mechanical being living in the tundra that would save the villages, and it would travel back and forth. And our people found our own way by harnessing the technology of the old and mirroring the abilities of this machine god. Running around, fleeing, that kind of thing. Staying alive.
Staying alive is important. I hope your god would, or I hope the god would endorse that. But
Yes, me too.
so your objective is to continuously expand your technology to maintain survival.
Yes. Well, not yes. Our objective is to maintain survival. Our objective is to defeat Mal and eventually stop moving. Find a place where we can actually put down some roots again. As opposed to our life now.
What is Robbie's body language at this point?
Robbie is passed out. Robbie's on the steps. Doesn't know what to do.
Don't mind him.
Water.
He'll be fine.
Fair enough. Well, this is it.
Is there?
This is
What?
the room that powers our entire town.
I think robots
See
are
how we
taking it until
do
they don't
things.
take it in.
Yeah. Starts explaining like what does what. Like, yeah, so we put fuel into the furnace there, and that continues the burning, and then it sets off the charges that fire the pistons that turn the crankshafts and can send the whole thing moving forward, propelling us at breakneck speed. Blah, 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 blah.
What is it? So you just take random debris and burn it? Is there not a more efficient fuel source?
That is for the fuelers to know. They sort the fuel and pass it through the proper channels that are able to then process it and power the ship as necessary. Not our ship, our tram. Anything else?
Thinking if I want to talk to a fueler or not. So this is
You don't
an
think so?
incredible room. I was debating whether or not I want to talk to a fueler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I want to talk to a fueler.
Fair enough.
So
You can see them working. Some of them are like leaning on their shovels and like talking, moving around.
village really relies on everybody doing their part.
Absolutely.
Impressive.
If any of us are off our game at any point, the system can fall apart. We are all a cog in this machine. It's the only way we outrun and outlive everything that's trying to kill us out here.
more time?
It's the only way we outrun and outlive everything that's trying to kill us out here.
Just chasing you out here. The only thing we've seen and flying over everything is you guys.
Yes. Well, those you weren't at the dinner, neither were we, but they're serving the centipedes, the giant centipedes. They're delicious at a larval age, but when fully grown, they're about twice the size of our Tram.
Is a centipede the same as Robot's Once Upon a Time centipede? Where
Similar,
okay,
but you're not sure.
and he's still disgusted by it anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Robot is gonna walk over, pick up Robbie, heft him over his shoulder, and be like, "Let us find a place so we can go over your notes about my ship, and maybe I will help you ponder."
Oh, but the other dangers, there's also the swarms of koruts that come from the ruins of Roan Acaduil.
Do I know what that is?
More frequent. It's like those mosquito-looking things that you guys fought when you were fighting Garnassar. With
Chris.
Chris, thank you. Ring any bells?
Those are not entirely. The bugs themselves, they chased me down, didn't they? But I thought they were robotic bugs.
I don't remember that. They're not robotic bugs. They're like kind of bipedal,
Other
nasty. They're like demon mosquito dudes. They suck generally for y'all.
I wrote
Quite
mosquitoes
literally.
in my notes.
Yeah, I'll throw up a picture on the stream.
Fair.
They are similar to other
Yeah.
creatures that are known in this. Indeed.
Mhm. Yeah. But yeah, he'll take you guys back up to the top. You can like carry Robbie up there.
Yeah, but let us go and tinker and ponder ways to improve your village and ensure more survival, and possibly discuss how we can benefit each other.
That sounds great. What did you have in mind?
First, I want to help improve the lives of your fuelers.
Okay. I mean, that definitely sounds good. What could we offer them? Their lives aren't bad. This is voluntary.
Oh, yes. But it seems like there's a lot of them doing significant work, and if we can find you a better fuel source or a better way to utilize the fuel, it might be more efficient.
That is amazing, because that's exactly what we want from your ship, because it must be an incredibly low weight and efficient fuel source that powers that thing. So that's exactly kind of what we're looking for. And when you said you don't fuel it, that means it's probably a renewable resource that continually fuels itself. So we are very interested in that. If that is something
Outside
you
on the above the table, is it? It's not fueled by star, is it? It's not a star ship.
No.
Okay,
Not
so Robot has no reason to be like, don't touch me.
No, this guy doesn't. Well, I mean, I guess roll me an insight.
A nat one.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
No.
You have no idea to think anything about that, really. Like this, you're just gung ho to help this guy and to help his people with his ship.
Yeah. That's basically.
if you could help me discover what powers your ship, that, I mean, we would be forever in your debt.
If I can figure something out and the captain says I can share that information, then yes. But I think the most difficult task is figuring it out first.
Because you don't know.
Oh.
You don't know how your ship is powered. I just want to
Robot,
understand.
robot has, it's very like matter of fact no.
I mean, fair enough.
I really don't know. So like either me or robot. Robot no, I don't know.
No, I understand. No, Brobot doesn't know, and you don't know, and you're not supposed to know. But this guy thinks that's freaking crazy.
I have one job. Well, two. I deliver things and I pilot the ship.
Looks at you and says, well, I will follow your lead, but I think maybe all of us together we can see what it does. Shall we?
Let's wherever we are. Do we like continuously leave?
Yeah, you keep walking, and you're like at this point when you're talking about this, you're like right outside your ship.
Okay, and then, I mean, I guess we're going into the ship to do that.
Yeah.
Tinker time.
Yeah, you guys start tinkering away. Can you roll? Give me like your one of your tools, like your Tinker Tools kit, like a roll.
Forgery masons, smiths, Tinker's tools.
Yeah. And you can roll with advantage. So
Just a 20.
that's okay. Yeah. So
No, I'm asking. I'm asking if it's.
Yeah, it's a D20, but I believe you get to add your proficiency because you are proficient in those things.
Yeah, correct.
And because you've got these two guys and Robbie's awake now, so I'll give you advantage.
Oh, what level artificer are you as well? Because
11.
if you use tools, I think you could double your proficiency or something.
Could be.
Let me check my feats. Magical tinkering.
Tool expertise.
Sure. Infusions. Right tool for the job.
Should be level 6. Tool expertise.
Yeah, your
Here
proficiency
it is.
bonus
Your
is
bonus
doubled
is
for
doubled
any
for any
ability
ability
check that you make with a tool.
Cool.
Praise thy be to the gear god.
Thank you, machine god. So I get advantage and doubles.
Mhm.
All right, so I'll roll a d20. I need this assistance. Okay. So 15 plus 4 is 19. Times 2.
19?
No, your proficiency bonus is double. So 15 plus 8. So 23. Am I doing math?
Okay. Amazing. 23. I'm going to say you're pulling panels off the walls and you're entering into a different part of the ship. You're inside and you're following like cables, power cables, like you're opening up panels in the floor, following these cables, and then it leads you basically to the back wall of the ship and up the wall, and you're kind of like now opening up the wall to try and like travel into the other side of the ship to find the power source of your ship. And yeah, these guys and Robbie are helping you. And then we're going to move quickly to Shimo. You are walking with the captain, Ura, sorry. Walking with the captain and Sergeant Strikemore.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys going?
Well, we were heading up to like a bit more of an open area.
Hmm.
Because Sergeant, this while it may look like a children's toy,
Oh yes, that's what you guys are doing.
yes,
To the roof. Come.
just we would need to be. You still need a rather open space to be able to use it in. As well, essentially, to give you the gist of it, you can fly this contraption.
Oh, very interesting. Well, you'll have to show me. You guys get over. He opens the door to the roof after going up all these like freaking stairs, walking through this moving tram. You're out under the night sky.
All right.
So, let's see what it can do.
I'll look for like an empty space. Like I know there was like a bunch of people that were there before. Have they
Yeah.
cleared out? Like, is it?
Yeah, it's night. There's like a couple people milling about. You know, the stars are bright, like I said. Hardly a cloud.
Star bright starlight. All right. So
1,000 stars you'll see tonight.
we'll put the plane down, and you're like, I'll I guess demonstrate for now. And he'll go up to it and says, I will be, for lack of better way of saying it, shrinking down into the size of this plane, and then I will be able to drive it, to fly it.
What?
Right, it's easier to see it than to hear about it. It's just seeing will be believing. And then I'll walk up to it and I'll like mutter the activation word and shrink
Is this
down.
Like the captain, he looks at the captain and is like, is this a joke? No, not a joke. Show him well.
Yeah, like he like nods over his shoulder, mutters the activation word and shrinks down. And
Captain, not the captain, but
Sergeant.
the sergeant freaking jumps.
hop into the plane, like turn on the engines. So like you start hearing, yes, it's not as like essentially roaring as either the crawler or the airship, but you kind of still hear that little start.
You see he's like leaning down, his face like real low to you. Like, what the fuck?
And then I'll start like taxiing to like get away from his face before I.
Yeah, and it doesn't take long. You're like you go like maybe 2-3 feet, and then you're able to lift off.
Yeah. Then I start kind of just making lazy circles.
Well, can you roll me a piloting?
Yeah. I'll try. I'll attempt to make lazy circles. Do you counter it? No.
Big money.
19 plus my proficiency, 23.
Yeah, no problem. You're freaking loop-de-loop, barrel roll, making it look easy. You're like, there's like some like tents and stuff too that are set up like on top. So you're like going under the tents and around the poles and all sorts of stuff like that.
And well, I won't do it for like very long. Like I'll just do it for like a couple minutes and then fly back, land back down on the ground, get out, and once I leave the field of influence of the plane, I'll shoot back up.
He like picks it up. Did you make this?
Unfortunately, it was a much brighter mind than I that made this contraption. We were only lucky enough to be able to procure it, and in
sell this thing where you're from.
There aren't many being sold right now. No. It was rather a unique item, I think.
Excuse me.
Because yeah, they were the only ones. They hadn't actually hit the shelves yet. They were very unique when we bought them.
Mhm.
So yeah, they were the only ones that we were able to get our hands on.
Incredible. What a tool.
And so I don't know how this might. Well, this is a bit more, I suppose, manageable to work with than a whole airship. But if you wish to take a look at it, you may.
Please, I will.
I'll proffer it to him.
I'll bring it to my engineers right away. If we could somehow make these life-sized. And then all of a sudden you hear like kind of like he's got like a little like CB radio that's like kind of like on his tucked on his overalls. What's that? And then we have to go. Come.
Is something the matter?
Yes, apparently the main tram is under attack.
Was this not the main tram?
No.
I thought we were on like a large thing.
Yeah, this is Tram Ford. He's talking about.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He's talking about Tram Lincoln.
Okay, I thought. Okay, gotcha. All right. Look, if we can be of any help, any assistance, let us know.
He starts like moving. He's like, "Come with me."
I'll kind of tuck the plane away, I guess, if he's not like paying attention to it.
No, he was holding it, and he like started moving with it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So he's got it in like
Yeah,
bare
I'll follow.
paw, and he's like almost running through this place. So you and the captain are following him, and he heads down into what looks like a traditional like war room. You know, like there's kind of like a bunch of like different screens that are showing up. You see like cameras that are showing a bunch of angles of outside, and you see like kind of the patrol units moving on these camera screens. There's other people like they're coordinating the different like teams both inside and outside that are running security.
As we run down, I'm going to just send a quick message to Vanu.
Sure.
That he's like, seems like something's going down. The main tram's under attack. Might need so there might be a lot of activity coming. And then we're following the captain to where we're needed.
So the sergeant will go, "What's going on?" Says, "Sergeant, it's LL. He's back. I mean, he's here earlier than he's supposed to be for the usual drop, but I think they say he has bad news, and his vehicle's a little beat up. Where is he now? He's down in the bay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We've got to get there now. Come on."
Lead the way.
Yeah, so he sprints back out the room, runs back like down the same hallway where you guys came from, but then you take another turn through this kind of like little like what looks like almost like a submarine door, down a stairwell, and then you come out into like this large room that's got like a loading ramp that's descended all the way. And you hear, "Oh, move, he's coming in the bay now." And there's like a bunch of people that are down by the door as these bay doors have dropped and they're dragging against the ground as the ground's moving. These guys that are there, they all dive to the side as this giant like cat limousine robot thing drives up into the moving tram, followed by 4 of these kind of like what you've seen before. It looks like 4 mosquitoes. The mosquito things, they zoom inside, and these people who are here there, most of them have firearms, those old firearms that we're talking about, and they're shooting at the 4 quotas as the bay doors are closed.
Just a quick for my theater of the mind. I'm picturing like My Neighbor Totoro kind of cat
Yeah.
limousine bus, like running on all fours kind of thing.
Yeah, but a
Is that what
drone.
we're talking about here?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But a robot.
But a robot.
Yeah. This one's a
Yeah.
cheetah.
Basically, out from that vehicle steps ULL. And right in front of you, like flying around, is one of those mosquito things.
Yeah, and I guess I'll take this opportunity. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, I'll just like jump out, and you see a tall lion man with like a golden mullet, all business in the front, party in the back, wearing an immaculate Canadian tuxedo, maybe denim
Of course.
shirt, jean pants, jean jacket, covered in like oil specks here and there. And he's holding a giant like socket wrench with like something kind of like sticky sitting at the end of it.
Oh God.
And he like hops out of the cat bus and goes, "Oh wait, that was some good running, girl," and kind of loads up, like flexes his muscles with the wrench and shoots off the sticky part at one of the chasmi.
Yeah.
Or the Koro.
Kuruts. Yeah.
We should avoid using that term.
Yeah, I know. I hit it. I hit it accidentally. That term earlier, but no, it dives down like you freaking launch the little sticky, and it stabs into basically that instead of the security guard that it was going for, and blows its head clean off. It's just left twitching on the ground. Green gore kind of splattered the floor.
When I go, woo wait, these boys got me more nervous than a robot cat in a room full of rocket powered rocking chairs. Oh.
The sergeant, seeing this, all the Kurets having been dealt with, obviously by the overwhelming force. The captain seeing this song. LL.
I'm like, how you doing, boss? We still got more. I have news, but I feel like we got to deal with this first. Like,
Oh no, they're the ones in here are dealt with, and the patrols will deal with the ones outside. For now, the ship is on lockdown for all civilians.
Ooh, I forgot how fast you boys work. It's nice to be home. And I like go and pet the robot cat, and it like shrinks back.
It like transforms back into like a cat version.
Like it's just like a normal sized cheetah bot.
You should have Cheetor in your.
Yeah, just like Cheetor. And I go over to him. I'm like, boss, looks like Mal's forces are heading this way.
Headed this way.
Yeah. Oh well, more towards the main ride, but feel like we're kind of in the way too.
I guess we'll have to make our way over there double time. LL, this is Ura.
Ura, familiar name.
Kumbo.
I reach out my hand. Kumbo.
World class. Like, I don't think we've ever met before, but nice to meet you.
I don't think we met either, but yeah, something
your
familiar
name
about
is?
the name. Lawrence Teddy Lipton at your service. Proud
Lawrence-
proprietor of Lipton Limousines.
Interesting. Another Lipton.
Lawrence
Another?
Lipton. Is he saying that right?
Yeah. Usually go by LL, but yeah, you
I
know, when it's something
believe so.
formal, I like to use my full name.
Say that
And
again.
I give him like a business card, and like the name shines
It
up.
just pops up. Wait, is
Yeah.
it like a hologram or is
Yeah,
it
it's like
like
a
the pop up
hologram.
like book that like in like a paper?
So it's like a hologram, and it like
Okay.
spins like a sign, and it like flickers badly too. But Lipton limousines. Y'all need a ride?
For now, I don't believe so, but yes. Another Lipton.
Another?
Did you not know? Did you not have family?
Yeah, I do. Haven't heard from him much. Uh, it's funny. I did get some weird letters addressed to another uncle, apparently from Rexford, but he can't still be alive. That old cat. I haven't
Why don't you
received
think
anything in
so?
a while. Because I was showboating, you know. Mama said, Lipton, Rexford this, Rexford that, gonna be big, doing this thing in the bar. Like, wait, Ura. Is there a bot with you?
What makes you say that?
The letters. It
I
was
see.
all kind of
So,
boring a little bit, but there was something particularly interesting in there about a immaculate amalgamation of parts. Oh, ooh-wee. Wish I could
well,
see
I
something like that.
don't know how he would take being called that, but yes, one of our companions is in fact.
I am paraphrasing, of course. Can't talk like that fancy boy, Rexford. Always confusing you with his this and that. I prefer to put my hands to grease, show what I could do, and do what I could show.
I mean, very fair.
A
However, I mean,
greasy Lipton? This cannot be.
Yeah.
look,
Anything to be, put your mind to it. That's what I always say. Now, you need something from me, boss? I'd like to get the old girl fixed up a little bit.
Oh, well, no, of course. Your debrief can wait, but if Tram Lincoln is in trouble, we'll need to band all of the trams together again.
Ooh, like the sound of that. Well, got the gold? You know I'll be there.
Of course, Lawrence Lipton. The gold.
For parts, of course. To do my part around here.
This man is a regular Robin Hood. He's looking at you, Ura. A selfless man. If I've ever seen one.
well, I mean, it seems to be a rather rowdy individual.
Yes. Lawrence,
Mm.
you know how long it'll take us to get there in this old tram Ford. If he's suffering, we need to send a team, and only you can get there fast enough.
Yeah, I figured as much. Just give me about an hour or two. The old girl needs a little rest. All
Get it.
right, at 15 minutes.
We can give you more than that. You can rest.
Okay,
Prepare your
10. Really got to push.
Let's leave him to it, Ura. And go get your friends. I think this is your best opportunity to meet Vesper.
Yes, I mean, if you need our help with this matter, I'd be more than willing to help.
I'll turn back and be like, Kumbo, is it?
Yes. You are Rex.
Flower
I mean,
farm?
Lawrence.
Yeah. There was something about.
Remind me.
I remember something about how you're kind of shady, but on the inside, you're a very good dude who could always bring the best out of people. So
How do you know about me? What are you talking about?
I'll catch up with y'all later. It'll be a hoot. It'll be a hoot. And I'll like,
Ura, who is this man?
Well,
I like-
apparently he's been getting letters from Rexford.
y'all got papers? Paper? Little papers?
Paper?
Not really. No, I don't have any paper.
Okay. Give him the card.
Okay.
You come by my shop soon. I'm just gonna give my girl a little loving, tender fixing up, tankering, if you will, and then we could be on our way. Or whoever I
Your-
need to give a ride to. I figure it's you guys since you're standing with the boss, but
Your shop here? Is this your shop? Like, are we standing in it now, or is it somewhere else?
No, this is the cargo bay.
yes, out in Tram Caddy, I got a humble little place,
Anyway,
All right. Well, I'm sure the sergeant will show us.
we'll find you.
It's all in the card. And I'm like, all right, girl. And we saunter off.
All right. You saunter off. This is taxing news, but as I say, I believe he is your best bet into getting into Tram Lincoln and seeing Vesper as soon as possible, especially if he's being attacked.
Well, that's the case. We might have to our companions, but we'll see how we can lend as aid. I for one can lend my arm. But yes, let's. We should go find the others. I'll just kind of message back to Vanu saying, Vanu, where are you?
And before that, Vadu, where are you?
I'm in the sick bay, but holy crap, freaking Lipton 2.
Lipton 2, you're twice the man Lipton 1 was.
I can't believe you're playing a relative. That's incredible. Yeah, so I'm in the sick bay. Is this like, do I get the message right away, like in the middle of what I'm doing?
No, we could
Or-
say this is a little bit before you get the message.
Okay. So I'm gauging like how much, like there's a lot of people here. I think it would take a lot of magic and a lot of effort to go one by one. So I'm going to use the darkness and Helioth.
Oh,
I offer these souls to you.
oh my god.
And I'm going to channel divinity.
Dude.
I'm a channel divinity. I'm gonna use turn undead. I'm trying something here.
Okay.
To see if it'll work. But I'm gonna turn undead. Can I get all of the 10 like really bad ones within 30 feet AoE? Because that's the range
Well,
of my turn.
if you're within
AoE
30
stole.
feet AoE,
Stealing.
you're gonna get way more than 10.
Yeah, well, I just want like those 10. If there's others, then that's like collateral damage.
Yes.
He'll take whatever he gets.
Okay. I need you to roll me.
Oh.
I want you to roll me.
Actually, I think they have to roll, but
Yes, they do have to roll, but I need you to roll also. So first thing I want you to do is I want you to roll me a spell attack.
Oh, okay. A spell attack.
Uh-huh. And then
Plus.
this big bag of fucking dice right here.
All right,
And
just
I'm just gonna do one
I guess,
base roll for all of them because that's what that is. And yeah, they suck. So
Okay. Well, I got a 13.
you got a what?
I got a 13.
Okay. With a 13, you're using your while you're channeling your divinity to basically turn these undead. They are restrained physically, so they cannot move. That being said, the souls within them, the undead like evil portion of them that will become this deformed Sasgul, is trying to flee from you, like within its very nature.
Okay.
And you could feel that separation of the soul and the like using your tiara, you can feel the separation of the soul and the nature of Mal, basically Mal's own nature, like separating forcibly, which would give you an opportunity, potentially, you think, to save these people as well. But as you've already called to Halyaroth, his presence, feeling the susceptibility of the soul, leaches forth, and 30 souls are going to be sapped into your orb in the span of and like the lights, even though they're off, start like busting the ones that are like over and around you. Like they turn on for a second and they
I just like sit there in the darkness for a bit, and I gauge. I just like listen for Halyaroth. Like I don't
You
say anything, but
feel-
basically I'm like, please be satisfied.
you feel his breath on your back, and you feel whispered cold hands grasp your shoulders. My champion. More. And the hands kind of recede.
I look at the 30 that had their souls ripped away.
Uh-huh.
What they're just like bodies now.
Their bodies, they still have life.
Oh.
They're like, you see them just no longer thrashing, just breathing, unmoving, unblinking, breathing, mouth agape.
Oh.
When you sense them, you sense a muted form. It's like when Halyaroth took the soul, he separated the will of Mal, but her like demonic undeath is still there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But her portion of her soul that is in each of her demons was severed by Halyaroth.
Okay. Yeah. So like the soul corruption is gone, but the physical corruption is like still there.
Exactly. But because he also took the soul, there is nothing left behind.
Yeah,
this.
it was basically husks.
Yeah.
But...
Exactly.
Okay. Well, actually, seeing that, I go very well, And I'll start walking down the aisles with my orb held up. And I'll just start like allowing him to like pull in the rest.
Fuck yeah. You're like headed there. And you feel yourself strengthening as you're doing this. Like, you feel your spine straightening. Exactly. Like everything like kind of snapping into place. Your shoulders, you feel like stronger than you ever have before. And in fact, as you suck the last soul and separate the perversion of Mal from the minds of these creatures, I want you to give yourself a +4 bonus. Sorry, no, not a +4 bonus. A +2 to both your strength and your constitution.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you no longer need the machine.
Dang. Oh my God, no more -1 to strength. Crazy. Okay.
You are also, like, more so than ever, shrouded in shadow. And, like, in fact, your eyes, little, like, wisps of shadow, like, are starting to come from your eyes and from your nose if you breathe.
Oh. Okay. I'll I like put the orb away. I feel like more comfortable in the body all of a sudden. And I just whisper, I'll bring you even more.
You just feel a smile, like a gleaming grin with razor sharp teeth, venom dripping from them. But so much pleasure, so much pride.
And I just like, I feel like this big weight is just like gone for me. I was becoming very anxious.
And that's when you get the call from your companion, Ura.
I'll be there soon, Ura.
All right.
And I'm going to make my way to the door.
Mhm.
And as I get to it, I hunch over.
Did you
Then
feel
one of the
that?
acolytes- What?
There was like turbulence. The
Turbulence.
lights, they all blew out.
It's not a problem, but they look into the room.
I've
He,
done what I can.
they're calm.
I was able to quiet the affliction, but I could not remove it.
They're calm. You've given them peace. I have to get to, Margaret must know. Margaret must hear. You've performed a miracle.
I must go. My companions are waiting for me.
Praise you. Praise you.
Well,
As you like walk away.
Yeah, walk off.
The other acolytes are going in and they're like inspecting the people. There's like they're murmuring and they're like crying with happiness and stuff like that. You rejoin your you'll join up pretty quickly, I'll say, with Ura, just for ease of play.
I might ask for like directions or something, like, 'cause I don't know if we ever saw the bay doors like when we got here. Like we came from the rooftop.
But I
right?
assume Ura is headed back to the ship, right? To get Robot.
Mm.
Well, yeah, he assumes that's where Brobot and Robbie is because that's where they left them.
Okay,
So
so I'll
he's
meet
going to
you
be
there.
going up to the roof.
Yeah. So
to
you
get
guys
to the ship.
you guys meet outside the ship, okay? When you get outside the ship, you hear a lot of tinkering going on inside. And I mean a lot. And when you get inside the ship,
Are they breaking the ship?
Can we get inside? It's all locked.
no, it's unlocked because they went inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got back inside. We're
Okay.
good.
Why
But
are
when you do
the
step back inside, you notice all the locks. You're like, those were not there before. And then when you get back inside,
the
you
ship looks
see
different?
that the ship is fucking torn apart in the inside. Panels are uprooted, wires
It's
are
still
kind of
functional though,
pulled out.
right?
Well,
It's still functional.
no.
Oh
You have
fuck.
to put everything. Well,
Uh,
you would have to put a lot of things back for it to be fully functional right now.
so all the lights
was
that
not
were
my
on the
intent.
console are now off.
Eh?
All the lights in the console are now off.
Yeah.
Robot,
Robot, Robbie, are you here?
Oh, welcome back, guys.
what are you doing?
Oh no, there's still
Pop
lights
out of
on
like a panel.
in the place though. You can still see.
Oh no, yeah, but like the control panel was like lit up with a bunch of like lights before, right?
Yes.
Are they off now?
You know what? I'm gonna say actually no. Those lights aren't off.
Does the fuel one that says yes, is that one on?
It's flashing.
Oh,
Yes.
why is the light flashing on the fuel indicator?
Are you renovating?
Well, we're learning about the ship. All right. So I hope Robot. I would like him to be just talking from some sort of distance, but echoing through the chambers of the ship.
Oh yeah, you have like a portion of the back like wall of the personnel bay where you guys like stay, like the cockpit area that has the whole like back lounge. You're like in that back wall, basically over where the bunks are, and you're like halfway into another wall. There's two engineers that you guys don't know, other than and Robbie, and they're all kind of like huddled around you. Like one of them is taking notes, and the other ones are like Robbie's kind of like on the other one's shoulders with a flashlight, trying to like light your way a little bit.
I figured Robot had just like opened up like a little portal by his mouth and was just like speaking into it, and the other one was like near us.
Yeah, that could be. That could definitely be.
Right. So you've hired some apprentices?
Trying to
Apprentices?
figure out.
Oh, I don't know. It just seems to be more mechanics.
Oh no, these guys are all right. They're engineers over here. They just want to know how this ship is powered. So we're trying to find out because we don't know either.
Right, and I
Talk to
assume
people.
magic wasn't a good answer.
I mean, if it was the answer,
Figured it's an answer for a lot of things. But that's not quite what's important right now. We're under attack, it seems. The main tram is being targeted by the forces of Mal. And so,
What?
yes, I don't believe this is going to be the priority at the moment. We might be needed elsewhere right now.
shit, how are we going to get out of here? We got to put this back together right now.
If you don't mind.
Robot like fall out of wherever he is like repairs immediately, and just like go into.
Wait. The engineers are like, we're so close.
You know, hear what they said?
Look,
A battle to battle and fight and do.
I mean, if you feel like you might contribute more here, that's up to you.
Ura, bring me up to speed. What Are we to fly to this other tram?
So we met a scout, an individual that seems to be a liaison between different trams. LL, and well, he's a character that I recommend you would all meet.
So special about LL. We're what?
He's the liaison between trams, so he would be getting us. Well, whoever wants to go to Tram Lincoln, he'd be one getting us there.
I'm feeling up for it.
Do we have to take the ship? Is LL going to take you?
Well, that was the idea. Yes, he notes the way, and apparently he's the fastest means of transportation on the tundra.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Rod's gonna like, look at the.
I believe it
I
might
don't
be
know
worth
if I
it
asked their names.
for
The
you
infiltrator?
to meet.
You never did. You just call them infiltrators.
No, I mean from last
Mhm.
session. I feel like they may have introduced themselves last session, but Bravo doesn't care.
Let's see if I wrote it down.
That's fair.
No, it was just dog mutant and human mutant.
Yeah, infiltrators.
That's so good.
Infiltrators. There.
Yeah, dwells.
Good evening, infiltrators. Well, you can't go by yourself. You're about to fight Mal. You just said. You think you expect me to just sit here?
I really doubt that she herself will be there. I think it's more likely going to be some of the Korut that have been plaguing these trams.
You could always teleport to us.
You need the ship either way. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Maybe this is when the sergeant brings around LL to the ship.
oh, I thought we were meeting you later. Robot.
Rexford?
I don't know.
Not quite.
Oh, you drive a hard bargain. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Oh, jeez.
Yes, Vanu, Robot, Robbie. I'd like you to meet Lawrence Lipton, LL.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, pleasure. I heard you boys are heading on the mission. And like I look over and like first Venu catches my eye. You're a giant bot, right?
Yeah, I have like a big
Yeah.
exoskeleton.
In an exoskeleton.
Woo-wee! What is this hulking mass? I
Oh,
like, go over. I'm like I like pull a little socket wrench out of my like jacket pocket. I start like tapping different places on you. Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Ooh,
you know what? Do what you
boy.
want.
And I'm gonna and I'm gonna get out of it.
Oh,
Oh.
What?
Laura's like, oh,
There's too much happening.
Vanu, are you all right? Are you sure you should be getting out of the suit?
Oh,
Oh, I'm
Y'all
better
are
than
fools.
ever.
y'all are full of surprises. Lawrence, but most call me LL. Nice to meet you. And I put out my hand.
LL.
Oh, Litton, Lawrence Litton. Everyone's so interested in my last name today. Lizardy, tiny, sinewy. Why do you seem familiar?
Just
Uh,
Venu is fine.
Venu. Mind if I call you Lizard Boy?
I do mind.
Okay. I look around, look at Robbie. Pleasure. Look at his hands. Actually, what do Robbie's hands look like?
Robbie's hands?
Yeah.
He is an artificer, and he is a
Craftsman.
builder.
I like.
And currently, they're working on the ship, so like
He's
in
holding a
full-
flashlight in the
Yeah.
exact right spot.
Could I insight Robbie real fast?
I mean, I what are you
You know,
looking for?
I'm sizing him up. What's his? I noticed those hands. It's a hard-working man. You know, I can't get fooled by that.
Okay, you can size him up.
Yeah.
Another Lipton suspicious of Robbie.
You know. Oh, that was real bad. That was a 7.
Oh, you think this guy's just like he's puny, but like he's harmless. You know, like he's a working man, but he's harmless. You know?
Yeah, a man of moderate skill. Nice to meet you, Lawrence.
I'm Robbie. Robbie Chillers.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Chillers. And then, do I see Brobot?
Robot's just frozen, like not even just
Robot-
shocked frozen, just like quite literally frozen in place.
Golden bot. Ooh, wait, who's this? A beautiful amalgamation of parts. Lawrence, this is slick back. Lip, that just hurts. Shining bot. At your service.
Give him some time.
I think he needs to reboot. Just wait a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right, boss. These are the ones who need transporting. And I call my cat. She comes in, shining.
There's a cat.
It's like a big leopard, basically robot.
Absolutely no. This just goes from absolutely frozen to immediately hugging the cat.
Yeah, this cat is also not like a normal sized cat. I will say though, it fits in
I'm sure it's gigantic.
in the ship, but like it turns into a limousine, so it is very large.
I mean, I'm
Right,
imagining
like,
it as a transformer,
in
right?
its cat form.
It's like it's like a transforming
Massive.
gigantic
Yeah.
cat.
It's like squeezing in.
Yeah, no, I'm imagining Robot like can't even get his hands like around its neck type of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, it's just like
Yeah, exactly.
I was supposed to fix up that size modulator. Come on. Anyway,
Robot just like exclaims, he's like, "The Liptons are the best family," and just like squeezing.
played Ura Venu. Hold on, and I like rummage through my jacket, pull out like looks like a little switchblade, and I'll not that. Throw it, it like disappears. Reach in, like wrench, not that. Hold on, and I pull out like a stack, not a stack, but like 2 or 3 letters that I kept for the travel. I had these. Vesper gave them to me. They're addressed to my uncle. I didn't even know we had an uncle. Doesn't even know if Rexford seems if we had an uncle. It was just addressed to my esteemed uncle. Weirdo. Never showboating asshole. Anyway.
Who's your uncle?
Shucks if I know. Just addressed to our esteemed uncle. And said things about you. Ura. Quiet,
Right.
literally, you know, always ready. Esteemed family. Yeah. Venu,
Quiet.
tiny
That's right.
lizard janitor
Quiet.
man. Capable, but scrawny. Yeah, that's what he said. Kumbo, capable, shady captain. Right. And the
At least you
shining
two got
bot.
capable.
The shining, capable bot that he trusted everything with. But I assume Rexford died. He just up and disappeared after a beef or something. That was the last thing I read. He was just getting ready for what do you call it? Extravagant chance to show his expertise in the field or something like that. Wordy bastard. Anyway. Last I heard.
You're just shit talking Rexford this entire time.
So apparently,
Are you saying that Rexford had letters delivered by somebody who wasn't Brobot?
It's really funny that you say that because I have it in my notes. Remember to make Robot mad that Rexford said he was not using him. I already have it pinned. Thanks for
And-
saying that loud, so I didn't have
Robbie
to.
talking. Robbie's saying. Robbie's like,
Thanks,
Yeah.
Robbie.
and
Or
it's
even
impressive that the courier could get the letters to an uncle that neither person knew existed, too.
Oh,
Do
they ended up
doubt
in
the
my
ability
hands,
of
so they
delivery
didn't
people.
do very well.
Right. It ended up getting to Vespertilio, who I don't believe has any link to either of you.
Vesper? Oh,
Right.
no, I have work with Vesper.
Right, but you're
He's
not family, are you?
no.
Like, he isn't your uncle?
No. He just he's a big shot. Runs a lot of the places around here. All the trams kind of see him almost like well, I don't want to say deity, but king sort of. Keeps all things moving, keeps up safe, and I'm a transporter in between. I used to do a lot better. Oh man, before all this mail business, you know.
And
Sad to
did
see
you
what
do?
happened to Roan too. Were you there when it happened?
Well, personally, yes.
I personally wasn't there, but I lost folks there. Uh,
Many of us did.
and every day is a death to try to make it right.
Here, here.
Yeah.
And look, we'd like to help
God bless my
here
mama.
as well.
Anyway, it
So-
is, and Rexford's all right. He's alive.
Thriving.
Rexford is more than all right. He is alive. He is a booming business that he decided to stay behind and maintain.
I never could keep down that that junkyard rat. Scrappy as always. Couldn't stay out of the limelight for too long. Shining business. Bet he's wearing a fancy suit.
He was, in fact.
Ah, yeah. Anyway, hey, enough about Rexford. I don't care about that guy. It doesn't matter. I feel like I read all about you guys. I feel like I know you. Oh. And if you want, you call me Lipton. That'd be cool.
Well, which do you prefer?
Whatever floats your steamboat. So yeah. I see this bird isn't flying anytime soon. I can give you all right if you want.
All right, this does seem like it's been dismantled a little.
The engineers look at Robot. They say, listen, we are headed your way regardless. We're going to convene. The trams are all going to meet to fight off the forces of Mal that are attacking Tram Caddy. If you give us the time, we'll look to find what is powering the ship and put it right. And when we meet back up with you, it's all yours. And if we need to continue repairs, we will do everything in our power to get it better than ever.
Hold on. And then who controls the patent on the technology after you figure it out?
He looks over at you. Well, Tram Ford, of course.
No, that don't work.
We're the ones that are getting the diagrams. We're the
Yeah,
ones
but
producing.
we're only leaving to save everyone's hide. We're giving you the time to work on this. That bot right there is on the brink. I could tell.
This technology can help us all, LL.
Here's what. Give us 40% of the deal privately. You know, side contractors for Tramford. And everything's square.
Oh God,
We're
is
just
it
two
this
engineers.
bad?
We're
What's
not
happening
the
right now?
elders.
This
Very
this is
familiar
our
sight.
airship. Why are you acting like you own
Huh? Oh, cause
any part of it?
you know, expertise. Let's just say. Not for me, of course. The deal would be for them. I don't need any goals or anything like that. Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
All right.
Hello.
This family is all about money. Mowgli.
Of course, you will be generously compensated for the information provided. LL, don't make this weird.
Okay. We'll stop busting your gears. Can't blame an old lion for trying. Anyway, y'all need your
Listen.
ride? Y'all ready?
Listen, robot, all we're saying is that we will take care of the ship. It's in good hands, and we will see you within a few days to try and help. So you'll be able to get to your ship.
Personally, I
fine,
think
but-
Tram Caddy would love to hear about this. And I'd like walk out with my cat.
You see, you guys see the dog engineer kind of like growls and then follows you out.
Look, I don't.
No, go ahead.
Don't know what kind of rivalry you have going on, but this is our ship, and I don't know why you're trying to fight over it. We said we were willing to let you take a look and try and glean what information you could from it. But don't go taking any rights for it either.
Yes, as LL stated and Aura saying, you are allowed to do the things. I am allowing you to do the things, but we will have to have an equivalent exchange either above or under the books. We can discuss that at a later time.
Yes, of course. Whatever you want.
But and then Robot's gonna whip out just like it's gonna be a blank piece of paper, and with a pen finger, he's gonna start writing a contract. Very vague and like not too well done. He's just gonna try and like pull from his memory of what he did with Rexford and just try to like you hereby agree that you will be providing in equivalent value like X, Y, something along those lines of being like, if you get the ability to take this kind of, or to recreate this power source, we will be getting and receiving something of similar value, which can be up to anything that we decide.
It's such an open-ended contract.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's learning.
I love
Yeah.
it.
This guy lives in a culture that's a barter system, pretty much. Like, there's no gold out here. Like you're talking about gold before. They don't use
But
gold
not even gold. He's
in
just
these
like
driving communities.
So like conceptually, I'm like, Robot's like, okay, he makes a good point. Got to think like Rexford. Clearly, they all have a really good mindset. I need to get something out of this. I'm helping them. What do I get? And he's like, I don't know what I want yet. So he's just gonna put it in writing that he wants something.
So yeah, but this engineer who you're talking to, he knows nothing about contracts. This is like absolute news to him. Like the only way you get gold, LL, is from Vesper, because Vesper has so much gold, an insane amount of gold.
But it's useless
yeah.
here.
It would be for objects, definitely. Parts. Yeah.
So
Rations.
Because I imagine like what every tram company would have their own specialty, sort of.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They all do a little bit of everything, but each one has one specialty that they can trade with the other trams.
Yeah. And I get from them all. Anyway.
Yes, exactly right. But yeah.
All right. So, do we
Wait, does Oda
need
sign my
to?
contract?
He signs her contract immediately. He doesn't know what to do. He just writes his name.
Can he write?
Yeah, he can. But it's not an alphabet that's like similar to the ones that you had either. Like,
All right. So, is there anything else you'd like to do, or should we head out to try and save this tram?
Seems like we're pretty squared away. Robot's gonna clean his hands. We're ready to go.
All right. Robbie, would you like to come with us, or would you rather stay here?
I guess it's up to you guys. Do you want me to watch the ship and help them repair it, or do you want me to come with you to fight?
Wherever you feel most comfortable. As I said, we're not
Robbie has a
going
giant
to
gun.
force you into anything.
I think Robbie should come because he has a giant gun.
It's true. He pulls out this giant gun.
Men in Black.
Sorry?
Like Men in Black.
Yeah. Big ass gun.
I'm
Yeah.
convinced.
Sure. All right. I'm coming with you.
All right.
With my gun.
Sure.
It's fine. Rexford will watch the ship.
Rexford's shadow.
Yeah.
That's
It's like
fucked
sweeping
up.
some like I don't know bolts and stuff that are just like left on the floor.
When they're both sweeping away, they
Calling
need
him
those.
Rexford is fucked up.
But he's like slowly putting them back together. He's like a ghost, so he can only do like one nut at a time.
Oh
or
my
something.
god.
Yeah. Sweeps them away. They can't find it to put the panels back.
Ghosts can sleep it only
they got a
well.
rivet.
Fine.
So you'll go back down to the bay. You'll open the bay doors, and you'll all like the cat kind of like turns into this giant, like, well, not a giant, but like a limousine, the size of a not a stretch limo, but a limo. You know, you could fit like probably like 6 people comfortably in the back.
Oh, cool.
And I like hop on top and I go, here's your ride. Ooh. This is Leopard
Retro
3276. The numbers are random. This is the first one.
Sure. Is there anything we need to do?
Don't believe you. Like Robbie's like, I don't believe you at all.
I'll hop in. I'll like tap her on the top, like smack the top, and the doors open.
It's got gull wing doors.
There's like nice
It's like
leather
one of
seats.
its ribs at this point, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like nice leather seats and like little pockets, like snacks in them.
This feels
Gull wing
somewhat
ribs.
awkward. Are we inside a living being right now?
Yeah. Technically, if you consider all droids living. And then I guess they are, but this is their purpose. And we do ours. Stopping Mal's forces. Saving the trams. Whew. It'll be easy. Now hold on to your bolts.
You all pile in and jump out of Tram Ford and head on your way, and we'll call it a night there.
Mm-hmm.
Next time,
Nice.
we'll see how fast this kitty can go and how she purrs. Yeah.
Ooh. Sign us out.
I mean, yeah, thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. Oh, EXP. I feel like
It would be nice.
you guys did amazing. I feel like I want to give you all at least 5,000 experience for doing.
What? Is that it? Can't take, no takesy backsies.
Yeah,
No
5K
takesies
on
back.
this big day.
No, take these back.
Oh.
Everybody did their own thing, but like, I feel like everybody like killed it. So freaking learning more, like, it forced me to do some things. Which I don't-
Forced me to do something. All right.
and I enjoyed it, and I'll say nothing more than that. So yeah, thanks. Next Tuesday. Anybody playing next Tuesday?
I don't think so.
Well then, next Thursday, Jen said, "Baby, let's freaking go."
Oh, hey.
I'm down.
Bring
7
the
to
boom.
10, 7:30 to 10, and yeah, 7 for us. 7:30 for y'all. You trash. Okay, Rex are gone. Rex are bye-bye. Rex are good night.
Gone.
Finals are down. Fuck.
Yeah.